hold back.
What do you mean? I am not even that bad.
Really? You're not that bad. Wow. You want to tell me one of your restaurant stories again?
It's only the elders that call Indian people.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know what the origin of that word, but it's pretty fucking funny. I don't know. It's like queef. I don't know. It's just a word that shouldn't be what it's for, but...
Hello, everyone. It's midnight Wednesday, October 30th.
It's almost Halloween.
It's almost Halloween. Exactly 24 hours from now is going to be Halloween.
Pretty much, dude.
I'm feeling spooky.
It's, we should call this Spooki Boiz.
Yep, Spooki Boiz.
So, I guess welcome to whatever fucking we're going to name this. Spooki Boiz.
Podcast number 1.
First episode, pretty much.
Nah.
Or if this goes off the fucking rails, then it'll be episode 0 or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Until then, I guess it's just fucking episode 1.
Take 5.
And take 5. It's just been us doing this.
Yeah.
For like an hour and a half, just us setting shit up and trying to think of shit in our heads, but also talking about stuff.
I was over here doing my own thing.
Yeah.
Right now, we're standing around blankets and cardboard. Styrofoam, whatever material this is.
You did an amazing
Same
job.
shit, right?
Next time, I feel like redecorating my house to look like a serial killer's. I'll call you.
Maybe next time you could help.
Sure. Body's pretty heavy, you fucking asshole. How about you help me next time?
I'm over here trying to figure out the equations to hang up fucking blankets.
I'm here for moral support, okay?
Look, in a perfect world, we would all have fucking moral support.
That's why I'm here.
Don't dig too deep, dude. I don't want our first one to cry.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. What do you guys want to talk about first?
Want to talk about this?
The ring?
Yeah.
The ring that you found in the movie theater that you work at?
Yeah, by the way, my side job, I'm a supervisor at a theater. Really, I'm just a janitor there.
We didn't even fucking introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name is Lewis, and that's all. That's the only name I'm gonna go by.
You don't want to get doxxed, dude?
Yeah, doxxed. I have this in my possession. I don't want people to know more than my first name right now.
Okay.
I'm Robert.
And I am Cedric.
And we already said the fucking title, so there's no...
Spooki
Boiz,
one more
time.
podcast
Spooki
number
Boiz.
1.
Spooki Boiz. So anyway, continue with your ring story.
Well, as I meticulously was going through the theater seats, I heard a bling bling sound. Like, can you even call that?
Clankle, clankle.
Clankle, clankle.
Bling, bling, motherfucker.
Yelled at me. Bling bling. I heard this shit just hit the ground, and I went for it. And I was like, holy fuck. There's some weight to this motherfucker, too.
Dude, it's hefty.
It's hefty. It's silver, dude.
It's got, it's encrusted and shit.
This is some
you found it near Halloween, it's gonna be
No,
fucking cursed,
you know what the fucked up part is? As soon as I took it home, you know how, there's just shit that happens in my house, right?
Yeah.
I went and I put it towards the light, because I was shining the flashlight on it. The light on above me started flickering. Right as I was trying to look through the fucking ring, I was like, damn.
Maybe it's just a coincidence and it's just your
electricity.
That's the question, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
No, there's no question there. That place is strange.
It's a Freemason.
Do you guys have money to hire an electrician?
By the way,
to see if there's problems in my basement. I mean, you'll be solving 2 problems with 1 stone.
I'll give you $40 and you can find the best little medium in Southwest Detroit, an old Mexican grandma.
It's gonna be some weird, goofy looking dude with a big white afro.
Dude, no,
that's gonna be the guy. Remember that guy?
Yeah, the old boy from every stereotypical priest from a possession movie comes in here just, ooh, I don't like this, and then they leave. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Thanks, bro.
By the way, we didn't clarify. It's a fucking Freemason's ring.
Oh yeah, it's a Freemason's ring.
Which is 'tis the season.
And it's funny because there's a Masonic temple right behind my house.
I'm sure it's just dudes hanging out. They just bought a ring.
It's I don't know what it is, but
hanging out with the kids.
Yeah, just chilling, man.
Dude,
I feel like it's just a bunch of old dudes hanging out.
hey, what do they even do?
Gangbangs.
Gangbangs?
Gangbangs.
Yeah,
Eyes wide shut.
they're very much for some closet games.
That's what's gonna happen, dude. Your fucking van is gonna drive up next to you one day because you have that ring. It's got like a tracking device.
They're gonna put it.
They're just gonna pick me up and just drag me into a van. And
Potato sack over your head, dude.
Non-consensually take you to like a fucking Eyes Wide Shut party.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's a good follow up. You ever been to an orgy?
Where some like old white dude is gonna walk up to you and be like, "Yes, so you made the deal as well," and then just turn and walk away inconspicuously.
Yep, and we'll keep in touch and just say some little one-liner shit like that.
Just never see him.
Put on sunglasses and he disappears into the fucking crowd.
One day you're just gonna be sleeping and wake up, and look out of your window, and he's gonna be standing like all the way across the street, but you know that it's him. Just from the shape.
He's gonna be crouched uncomfortably by your basement window. He didn't know how low it was, and he's just gonna.
I hate that.
He's gonna go to get up fast and stumble.
No. Like it's spooky at first, and then you realize how incompetent and fucking ridiculous it is.
Guys, I'm out, and he just trips and he's like, oh! He just
Smashes his fucking ribs like, ah! Fucking stumbles out the window.
It's gonna be a bunch of old white people fucking you.
Yeah, and then they're gonna pin you down and fuck you. I was getting to that.
You know, an Eyes Wide Shut party, non-consensually, and just have a gigantic orgy.
Dude,
That's Freemason stuff, right?
Dude, that's like some fucking, what was the name of that movie?
Eyes Wide Shut.
There's a movie called Eyes Wide Shut?
There is a movie called Eyes Wide Shut.
Dear Lord.
Isn't like Mickey Rourke or some shit in
I
it?
think so, yeah.
Somebody famous is in it.
What is that? Like, that's an older one, though, right?
It's somebody famous that we know is in it. That it's weird that he would be in an orgy movie.
Depending on the time era, it's not weird at all.
Yeah, no shit, somebody famous in it.
Yeah, exactly. that was a pretty strong description.
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
That's the movie I was thinking of.
Ass to ass. Dude, that movie was fucking wild.
No, it's all about Tusk. Yeah, that's a cinematic masterpiece.
Shut up.
Shut up. I hate that movie so fucking
Dude,
much.
you don't hate Tusk. And it's Tom Cruise, that's who you were thinking.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
No, wait, I'm actually wrong. Oh, no, it is Tom Cruise. Oh, it is Tom Cruise. Gross. I hate Tom Cruise. More to that in a minute, though.
Oh, boy, well...
Speaking of movies.
Joker?
Joker, dude.
Joker.
And this is the segment where we...
Suck Joker's cock, dude.
Yeah, that's the sound I was making.
On camera. It's a 7-minute POV scene of just him sucking Batman's cock.
His makeup runs, my makeup runs.
I heard that joke somewhere before, but I'm absolutely reusing it. That's fucking hilarious. It's the thought of fucking Joker just grapefruiting him.
Yeah.
For like 7 minutes straight.
Sounds like you're beatboxing.
Fucking Gavin, dude. This man's cousin is
a stalker?
so fucking weird.
One day he'll make the news. I don't know what for, but...
I love that kid. I really do, but... Dear Lord.
Yeah. He's a force of nature. If I called him to come over now, he probably would.
He would. It's like you summon him. You can't even look at the phone and see his name because he already knows where you are somehow.
Yeah, he comes over to Lewis's house and we don't even tell him.
Oh, shit, dude. I just shit my pants.
Oh, that was pretty sweet.
Good thing you have those man diapers, dude.
We're learning so much about us in this podcast.
We
don't take care of ourselves.
I forget whose...
I ran out of laundry, so I wore my Halloween costume to his house.
Panda onesie.
Did he wear that to the Joker movie, by the way?
No, I wore this... No,
that was Gavin.
Gavin wore
and he kept putting the hood up, and I was like, Gavin, stop.
It wasn't this onesie. It's another onesie that I have. Yes, I have a collection of onesies. It was a fox onesie that was way too big on me. I gave it to him. It was just right on him. We went to see Joker.
Yep.
Since we're still on the subject, and he just looked like the biggest man child you can.
Yeah. He looks like an adult. He's like fucking. Like 16.
It's frightening. No,
he's like 14.
He's 15.
He's just a giant.
He's 15, yeah. Somewhere
He's a thumb, dude. I don't know what else to say about him. He's just a thumb from Spy Kids.
Big old bean-shaped ass fucking head. Yeah,
he'll be on this at some point, and he'll give you haikus about penis.
Yeah, I bought him when we were at Joker. I bought him a pizza, just for me and him, because he was just bugging the fuck out of me over it. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Fuck it. I'm kind of hungry for some pizza.
Dude, he swayed you, dude. He just has this abrasive charisma, and that's why one day he's gonna pin Lewis down.
No. That's why. That's why every time I hang out with him, I make sure there's a third person.
Yeah. Can't just be me and him. Not after the week came his Romans concert, and he just looks down at the ground. He stops talking.
He has that fucking just about him that like.
Lewis would be a bottom.
Especially that fucking silver hair now, dude.
Dude, it's part of my
Part of your house.
We're all creeping to 30 and we're experimenting with our lives, okay?
Yeah, it's part of my new look, man.
I'm going through it.
You motherfuckers are creeping on it. I'm only 24.
Hey, I'm 27.
Bro, when you're 25, there's nothing else to look forward to except the decades.
And accomplishments that you might not make.
After you're 25, what you can do is celebrate other people's accomplishments.
Why do you think people... Exactly. Why do you think around this age people just start spraying and praying and just like... just finding some, I don't know, low-hanging fruit. One that's, reasonable enough to, alright, well, you can bear my seed.
Yeah.
And, they just one pump chump. I don't know what happened.
I feel like your 20s should just be like a series of bizarre experiences and also bizarre sex.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let's talk about the internet.
We need to talk about Joker.
We gotta talk about Joker.
Oh, sorry.
God. Your subject ADD.
Hey, man, that's what this is, bro. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as we get into one subject and we have the energy to do this, it's like...
Lewis is very eager to talk about Joker.
Yes, I am. I bought a costume. It's still not here.
Bought a Joker costume?
Yeah, I bought a Joker
I'm
costume.
gonna buy the DVD.
No, I already pre-ordered the Blu-ray. Okay.
Are you gonna be one of those fucking guys that, like, he's practicing Joker into his camera, and his roommate walks in like, what are you doing, dude? What's going on, bro? And just fucking with him.
I'm gonna go over there and fucking smash his head against the wall.
Dude, that's edgy.
Yeah, man.
It's so crazy, dude. Just like the Joker.
Wow. And you're gonna start putting on makeup and start blowing them.
Have you seen that video of,
Wanna know how I got these tears?
You wanna know how I got this dick in my mouth?
Oh, no.
You wanna know how I got these anal scars?
And then the plot thickens.
Yeah, just...
Just a one-liner, and then you're just getting gagged out. Like the 90s porn, where they at least try to give you like some razzmatazz in a story.
Now my mind is shifting to porn. I want to talk about porn.
You're both.
And we're still trying to talk about Joker. You don't need to talk about Joker. It speaks for itself.
Oh fuck! It was a good movie.
I
hate you.
It was.
Hats off to Joaquin Phoenix for
jacking penis.
Yeah, jacking penis.
People were getting mad at him because he the drastic approach he took to losing weight or some dumb shit.
Dude, everyone does that. 50 Cent fucking lost 70 pounds for a movie that wasn't even that good.
What was it? Dallas Buyers Club or some shit?
Yeah.
Where dude lost like a bunch of fucking. Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, even Christian Bale and The Machinist. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
that was fucking,
that was rough, dude.
That was sickly, dude. And no one, I don't think anyone said anything about it. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone did.
Right.
Hey, if someone handed you a check for like $1 million.
He lost like, yeah, I would do it. I mean, he lost like 50 pounds in like 3 months, dude. That's bad.
No, that's super bad. But they probably had to cut weight and wear garbage bags, like do the whole like fucking high school wrestling approach.
Yeah, dude, I heard about like some kid in my school who like fucking did that for like weeks and weeks and weeks. The garbage bag thing.
Yeah.
Where you like run and it's like cardio underneath it, and you just take off the fucking bag and you're just sweating, just drenched in the shit. Apparently some kid at my school fucking died from that. Trying to cut weight.
Yeah, dude, it's that intense though. They eat ice cubes just to make sure they don't have to go up a weight class and battle these tree trunk thighs children.
Yeah.
That are probably on steroids.
So yeah.
What were we talking about?
We paused for a minute just because I don't know, breaks or something. And oh yeah, Joker.
Yeah,
Joker.
but what about the Joker?
It's pretty good.
And all that just building up to
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
Yeah.
It's fine.
People are gonna listen to this, and I'm pretty sure we were building up to something.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty good.
No.
Like, people are gonna say like, in like 20 years time, like, oh, it was fucking pretentious. I don't feel like it was pretentious. I just feel like it was just being like some real ass shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it touched on some real shit, dude. It really did.
Or it's like I like Heath Ledger's Joker, but
no, but I mean this.
But I do feel like Heath Ledger's Joker was a little bit like more pretentious.
I felt like Heath Ledger's Joker was a little hammed up a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, we're not going to talk about Christian Bale Batman. We're just oh god.
Harvey.
I don't get it. I don't get why the directors and just like the producers were just like, yeah, that's lit, dude. Keep doing that.
Even though fucking Batman vs. Superman and fucking Justice League are kind of Justice League is a little bit better, I think, but
personally, yes, and so was
Batman
Aquaman.
vs. Superman is fucking awful.
Oh, okay, they tried their best.
Yeah, he had a specific vision. That
I don't know, man.
For it, but
Zack Snyder's vision?
Yeah,
it was not that great.
He at least
dude.
had a fucking vision.
He tried to tie it all together. He really tried to do what he could with the rush time frame that he felt like he was.
What his problem was, they spent too much time and money into the movie when they didn't have to put that much.
My point being, sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Like that was pretty much it.
My point being is that I like what they did to Ben Affleck's voice in that, where they gave him the fucking voice changer.
Yeah.
And it just sounded like fucking deep as shit.
Yeah, it just sounded like deeper, but it wasn't forced.
It was like
Ben Affleck did a good job, dude. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
Totally. Those 3 minutes of him beating the shit out of people and like the whole movie that really made up for the whole 2 hours of nothing.
It pretty much.
I get what they were trying to do though, with like the old Batman who's like actually killing. Like the point is that, like, yes, he is fucking killing people, but he's making excuses for it. But you don't say that anywhere in the narrative.
Yeah, but but if you really think about it,
he didn't say it anywhere in it. So it just seemed like he was just fucking murdering people for no reason.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. How does this Batman or that Justice League even tie in with Suicide Squad?
Well, that's just it though. DC was doing a thing for a minute where they were just they understood, or at least I feel like they had to understand that their Cineverse was kind of just going under. So they branched off and made a spin-off thing.
And what I don't understand is that they're still doing this. Like, they're still continuing it.
That I don't understand either. And continuity-wise,
that looks fucking awful.
Yeah, you know,
so
am I going to watch it? Probably.
I haven't even bothered watching the trailer or anything. I know what it is.
Watch the fucking trailer. You will legitimately get fucking mad. I know the comics and shit. You guys don't know the comics as well.
I know some of the characters. I mean, I know the Canaries and...
right over my head.
Batgirl,
yeah.
She's like the Asian Batgirl who's mute. She doesn't like... Well, she can talk sometimes, but she was mute for most of her life because her mom was like Lady Shiva or some shit. Like the best fucking martial artist in DC.
Wow.
Period. Like better than Batman. Like she fucking got rid of her vocal cords or whatever, so she's mute. But she's a fucking badass. Like, she was trained from birth, like Damien, pretty much. Like, trained from birth to be one of the best fighters, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then in the trailer, they just make her, like... In Birds of Prey, they make her this, like, fucking goofy... Like, she's wearing, like, silly clothes.
Yeah.
She's wearing, like, you know, what fucking... what millennials wear.
Yeah. And once she'd, like, taken orders...
She's pudgy and, like, fucking...
It made it seem like Harley Quinn was the lead role, like she wasn't a dependent character.
she's like pudgy now, and she, from the looks of things, from my interpretation of it, this might be completely wrong because the movie's not out yet, but it looked like she would be like the type of character who is good with computers. And,
yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up because she's Asian.
I was gonna say, isn't that like one of the Batgirls too? Like the one that turned into the Oracle?
Yeah. The original Batgirl,
yeah.
Barbara. She fucking gets turned in. You know what else is fucking weird?
She gets turned into the Oracle?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
No.
She transforms, she comes out of a shell.
Digivolve.
No, Joker just shot her in the fucking...
Well, blink.
Yeah.
Lit.
And it, like, paralyzed her or something because it got wedged in her spine, so she's paralyzed.
Fucking undressed her
Man.
and took a bunch of pictures of her.
Come on,
too.
DC. Just make better movies, and then you could just use all this violence.
Joe was fucking great. Animated movie, not so great. They added a part where Batman fucks Batgirl.
That was the only thing I
little
didn't
weird.
really like.
Like, the
that
first
was kind of
half is, like, completely made up. Like, not in the comics at all.
yeah.
The whole
And then
thing
the
with
second half
Batgirl.
was just, like, completely straight up adaptation.
I feel like
Yeah.
they just did that shit to like
The shit with
to
Paris
develop
France.
attachment to Barbara itself.
Yeah.
Because they really did, because if you're just going in there and with the killer joke, like the whole aspect of the story, if you're just seeing her get shot in the stomach, if no one's ever seen anything about Batgirl or even has any like affiliation with the character,
feel like as an
they wouldn't care.
adaptation, you should adapt certain things. Like, you should just do it straight out, but make references. Like, change small shit so that you get the association, oh, she used to be Batgirl.
Yeah, what I didn't like about that movie...
I'm sorry to cut
No,
you off.
go ahead. I cut you off.
As Batgirl, she is somebody that Bruce has helped fucking raise. Right?
Yeah.
We know that as an audience already. But, like, I don't need to know that he fucked her.
Yeah,
and
that's a weird, like
It's this
that's
kid
unnecessary.
that
daddy
goes-
issues complex, like, type. It's an odd approach. But I feel like DC, like, their cartoons and stuff, they were trying to, like, add, like, this weird tween-age audience thing where, like, the
That's
fact that
Young
Batman...
Justice.
Yeah, Young Justice, though, but, like, a lot of the animated series, like, do that. It's like a little... You gotta have, like, some tween-age drama in there.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Lewis?
Oh, I didn't like the fact that the movie had 2 arcs.
Oh, yeah.
It just felt so out of place. I felt like,
That was weird, too.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
Because right in the second part, like, they focus on the Joker for no fucking reason. Why did they jump from the story they were at to the Joker? Like, I forgot. Like, I don't see any connection. I
There's
just
a
remember
specific reason for it, like, that they don't really adapt from the comic.
I just don't understand how they went from Batgirl dealing with this mob kid doing all that shit.
Oh, that
and
was
then
completely
that,
original.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did that connect to the Joker and shit?
It's weird as fuck because that entire half of the story is just because the comic isn't really that long enough to introduce as like a straight up adaptation. Like, it would be like half hour, 40 minutes long if it was just like that. Which it should have been fucking anyway, because who cares? It's a fucking Killing Joke. It's one of the best fucking comics ever. And
I'm sure they could have made it longer.
right. But it was made by the same guy who did Batman the Animated Series, which is fucking great on its own. And it's like a recipe for like something really fucking good, because it was like all the voice actors from the original series and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of, like, they gave it really high budget, and then for some reason Bruce Timm, who's like the guy that made fucking the animated series,
Yeah.
for some reason he's just really into Batgirl fucking Batman.
Wow.
It's weird, dude. I'm telling you, there's stuff like that
You
throughout
know
the...
how Batman Beyond is like connected to the original series and shit?
Yeah.
There's like some like backup comic where Nightwing finds out that Bruce has been sleeping with fucking Batgirl, like fucking her.
Yeah.
And she gets pregnant with this kid.
Oh, dude, that's a weird comic.
It's very I don't like it.
That's real world.
It's not even that it's like real world shit. It's just that it's like
It's dumb.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's dumb, and that wouldn't happen because Batman, like,
Yeah.
He can't be banging the ones he's mentoring.
Yeah.
It's like giving him and Robin a love interest. That's like, ugh.
He's basically known this kid since she was in high school. Like, since she was, like, young in high school. And then when she gets to, like, college, adult age, and he starts fucking her, it's like your dad fucking her.
No.
In the animated series, they're a little bit closer in age.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit less weird. But it's still fucking weird. It's like him fucking like a girl Robin.
Like, who did that shit?
It's just like the whole...
Clint Eastwood?
What?
And he had like this Asian daughter that he married later on.
You're thinking of Woody Harrelson.
Is that Woody Harrelson?
Woody
Harrelson. Not Woody Harrelson. No!
Clint Eastwood as Batman? I don't remember that one.
No, not as Batman.
No, I know it.
What? No, who was it? It was some dude.
Little Jewish guy. If I say that the wrong way, it's going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
that's not good.
I digress. Again, the Joker.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
The Joker.
It's been, it's 27 minutes and we still haven't talked about the Joker.
Okay. Let's talk about how much money it cost to make that movie. You guys know?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
$55 million.
Really? That's
Yes. You know
not
how
bad.
much money?
Damn, for that amount of money, they could have got real fucking blood.
Yeah,
You
no,
think so?
if you compare it to like all these other movies, like let's say Deadpool or even the Avengers or any of the other movies that came out, those are in like the hundred millions.
Yeah.
And this movie is about to make it to $1 billion.
Damn. So they broke even.
More than that.
Yeah, dude.
More than
Breaking
fucking
even.
breaking even, dude. And then that's what's
They might-
making it a runaway success right now.
It might be up there in like all the superhero movies, like how much it like grossed.
It's cool, but at the same time,
Like right now, what's it at?
I feel
'Cause
like
every
they should
time I
give
fe-
it more incentive to be like standalone movies.
Every time I see this movie, like, or check on it, it's like Bitcoin going up.
Yeah.
It's just the thing just keeps going up.
That's
and up.
why, like, origins, I don't like origin stories anymore. I feel like it should just be like the Spider-Man movie where it was just like, it cuts to him being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We don't need the fucking Uncle Ben shit again. We don't need all this shit again.
You know,
As
And
an audience
exactly,
member,
and
and as a comic reader,
You know,
like, when you pick up a story now, it's basically that character.
exactly, and I feel like that's why this whole like the new Batman thing, like with Robert Pattinson, and like I'm not sure the angle they're really going for anymore.
Please, no more origin.
It's
Just fucking
dude,
do
it's
it.
going to be though. It's going to be.
see, it says the dark superhero film has ranked in nearly 850 million worldwide after 3 weeks in the theaters.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's a lot of money.
That's what happens when you don't have a Suicide Squad Joker.
Yeah.
Holy
When
shit!
you put in
Todd
actual
Phillips.
effort.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And then
Phillips,
so is Jared Leto
Phillips,
not going to be in the
Phillips.
Birds of Prey movie either? Because I guess he doesn't want to be Joker
He
anymore.
makes a
Because he got too
cameo,
much.
but it's not him.
Okay.
Oh,
He's like in the window of a thing throwing Harley Quinn out on her ass. I don't know why. But aside from that, like, that's...
It's gonna have K-pop. It's gonna have a bad story, and it's just gonna have old girls' tits in every other shot, which is probably one of the only few good things. 'Cause she's
full circle.
Full circle.
Yeah, going back into the subject. Did you hear that Jared Leto was trying to boycott the movie?
Yeah, he's pissed.
He was big bitter because he literally just like okay, we could throw stones at it, but he literally just got the chance to do it.
Yeah.
So even though it was terrible
They
in a terrible
botched it.
setting, and they botched it, he still could have got one more movie if we're being honest.
I feel
What
like
do we
he
have
was
to
good
lose?
enough. Like, if you see him in Blade Runner and shit, he looks older. Like, give him... Because in the Joker, he looks like baby-faced and shit
Yeah.
as the Joker, and he looks weird, and I don't like it. Like, let him grow out his hair a little bit, let him get, like, a little bit of whatever, and then put the fucking face paint on him.
You would think they would have just did Leto, like, he used to have long hair. Like, I feel like if he just would have, like, had long hair and dyed it green and just made it all fucked up looking, like...
I like when the Joker has, like, longer hair, but it's like slicked back.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite artists, Jim Lee, draws him like that, and it looks fucking great. And just do it. Like, there were so many chances to make that movie like actually good.
Yep.
And they just fucking didn't do it.
Yeah, and then the climate just got worse and worse, and like...
They wanted to be Guardians of the Galaxy so bad that they got the director of Guardians of the Galaxy to do the fucking next one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's... It's bad.
It's not gonna work, dude.
It's not. Even though, like, I have faith, because Suicide Squad, the thing
Why are
with
they
it...
continuing it? This
I don't
is my
know.
question. You know what they should do?
They got the entire idea wrong anyway. Because the entire idea of Suicide Squad is just supposed to be like a black ops team that does like fucking political assassinations or like they carry out like a mission. Like it's supposed to be like a late 90s action movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team of like different people.
Old people.
Yeah. But they're doing like black ops shit. Like they're doing like fucking, oh, we have to kidnap this prisoner from like Kuwait or some shit, so we gotta go undercover.
Yeah.
And it's like Reverse Flash and like fucking Deadshot and like all these villains from different superheroes and shit.
That's sweet though. That's really cool. Especially like Reverse Flash.
And then it's like, oh, we gotta make a team that can fight space people and do all this crazy shit and be our own Justice League. That's not the fucking point.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be like a political thing. It's
Why?
supposed to be like them going espionage and
personally,
that sort of shit.
Just from the last couple of movies, you should be generating all this creative influence and effort into making something good. Let's really focus on the next Justice League.
No, not even that. Like, here's an idea.
Put your eggs in different baskets, but
here's an idea. And you guys are gonna keep hating me for this. I'm gonna go back to the Joker again.
Lewis is a fan.
No, not the movie itself. But think about it like this: how many times have you seen the Batman or the Batman's origin? Just shit that the shit gets stale and boring. It's kind of like the Spider-Man thing.
He is becoming Spider-Man, and I hate Spider-Man.
What we need is something like this: the Joker. Maybe you should do this with every single building up to the Batman or just Batman becoming him. You know.
Every building.
No. Like, think about it like this. You know how, like, no.
Every villain, you mean?
Yeah, every villain. Like, building up to becoming what they are, you know? That way, when Batman comes in, he already has this roster of villains that you know. The way you kind of know the Joker now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if they do that with the Penguin? What if they do that with Two-Face? What if they do that with, like, Dr. Freeze? Like, they have so many characters they can do that shit.
It's the same reason that, like, every fucking Arthur movie, like King Arthur, every King Arthur movie has failed since, like, I think, like, the one in the 80s, Excalibur, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great movie, by the way. If you, we're playing D&D right now, like, if you want inspiration, watch that shit.
Excalibur?
Yeah. It's
I
would watch Monty Python.
Yeah. With the Holy Grail.
No, it's the same shit. It's the same shit, just less comedic and more fucked up and bloody.
So that's sweet.
It's great. It's medieval warfare. It's awesome.
My character in Dungeons and Dragons is called Short Shaft.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah, it's the same reason that every movie of Robin Hood or every movie of King Arthur has failed since, like, either the Kevin Costner movie in the 90s or, like...
they just can't figure it out, and it's such a simple formula for a movie.
Is it?
We just want to see...
Cedric?
Yeah, it's fucking Robin Hood shit. Like, it's just...
write me a script.
You know...
Alright, it's kind of... Whatever, Lewis.
As a person, you know that character. It's in the public consciousness.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that, oh, this is... Robin Hood, this is fucking Little John, the big dude, and the fucking princess, and then the sheriff that's always trying to kill him or whatever.
Yeah.
You know those fucking characters. We don't need a fucking origin to explain all of it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do a story with those characters.
And there you go. And then you could branch off and you can make whatever story you want, but we just don't need to figure out what the fuck they came from. It doesn't have
to be that specific fable. Just do it. Like, do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do, like, I want to say, like, original stories with them. Like, do, like, 1 or 2 movies where it's just them hanging out and, like, going on adventures, or, like, introduce a new villain or something.
Exactly. And this could be, like, brand new, like, no one's done it before, or you could pick from the 15,000 other stories they probably have.
And that's what I mean with comic books.
Yep.
You're going to do a comic book movie, just introduce that version of the character. Just be like, hey, this is this version of Batman, or this is this version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like PS4 Spider-Man. We didn't get, like, I don't know if you guys played it, but, like, we didn't get an origin with him. You just jumped into the fucking role, and it was like, hey,
Spider-Man's
go stop this fucking, like,
that's sweet, though. I like that.
And it was
It's funny because you play as homeless Spider-Man.
Homeless Spider-Man.
Remember that? We're playing with Jaden?
Yeah.
He was so excited that he was about to play Spider-Man. As soon as he starts playing it, he gets into this part where, like, he finds out he's homeless, so he has to do, like, fucking shit in his, like, homeless shelter, like, his Aunt May's homeless shelter.
Yeah.
He got so bored and was like, what is this? I'm like, it's reality, buddy.
That's life, baby. But yeah, man. That's the fucking issues, like I've said it over and over and over again for the past, like, 5 minutes, but no more fucking origin stories. Just do it.
Right.
And continuity, please. Please, just stick to the fucking... Alright, if we're doing another Justice League, cool, let's do another Justice League. But let's just get it going. I feel like it's this long, drawn-out thing now where you could just be dropping movies left and right, even if they're shitty. You're the only one doing shit right now. Marvel's taking, like, a little break.
Is Tim Burton still alive? Let him make another...
Yes!
He's alive, but his career isn't.
Exactly.
Fucking,
you get a here and there, and you're just like,
I really want Johnny Depp to fuck my wife. Have you seen Dark Shadows?
Dark Shadows.
Where it's Johnny Depp playing the vampire?
No, yeah, no.
Cut
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, the lady that wants to fuck him in that movie is Tim Burton's wife. He just really wants fucking Johnny Depp to fuck his wife, dude.
It happened, dude. It for sure happened. It cucked. No, with famous people, it's like, whatever.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's not really in cucked.
They really get passed around.
Yeah, like, you're just jerking off with your boy, and then your wife comes in, and it's whatever.
Like the Beatles, dude. They used to sit in a room and circle jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
They've been doing Bugakis for a long time, dude.
Bugakis.
I almost said that wrong. Biakis. I don't know.
Bugattis.
Bugattis.
Is that what that song meant?
Byakugan. I don't know what I was trying to fucking say.
We're throwing Byakugans. And it's just like them throwing fucking Bakugans over naked women, whipping it at her, and she's like sitting with her mouth.
And they're just hitting her in the face really uncomfortably hard.
You know, people are not seeing what I'm seeing, but it's not very appealing.
What's that?
You catching fucking loads.
I'm like looking over to see, like, what the fuck is he talking about? It's like me catching loads.
You're like,
loads? Doing it with my mouth, man.
Yeah, dude. Righteous.
Righteous, dude.
And he swallows.
That's debatable, dude.
Oh.
It's like,
if it's too zesty, you can't.
It's like eating a girl and then she comes on you, dude.
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
What are you, not a fan of?
Water sports, dude?
Clitoris?
Sports, dude. You get fucking soaked on.
You ever seen that fucking video? Like, the first time I discovered squirting as a child.
Oh, dude. That sounds like a really traumatic setup.
Okay, so...
Go on.
It was like me and like 5 other kids at my house looking on the computer. And like, we went to this, like, it was like a search engine of like porn shit. I forget what the fuck it was called. Started with a B. I don't know. It was like
Brazzers?
No, not Brazzers.
Brazzers.
It was like Slut Load or some shit. I swear to God.
That totally
And-
starts with a B.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It was like that, but it started with a B. It was like Pornhub before Pornhub was like a thing.
I thought it was always just Pornhub or RedTube. I don't remember anything before that.
RedTube, fucking YouPorn.
An Axe Hamster.
Porn
Axe
too.
Hamster is for boomers. It's for like
Robert,
older
it's
people.
legit, dude. It won't get you
It
viruses.
is great. Axe Hamster is great, dude. It's for boomers. They don't give a fuck. It's like older people. It's
Bush,
like,
dude.
oh, this is awful, but you know what?
E-fuck. Oh, man.
E-fuck
So,
is righteous.
Anyway, yeah, my experience.
Was
It was
squirting?
it was fucking wacky. It was like me and like 5 of the fucking neighborhood kids, and we were all at the computer, and like it was this fucking lady getting like
Oh,
you know the Spider-Man in her vagina.
Yeah.
You know the motion.
Yeah, exactly.
The motion of the ocean.
It was like her laying down with like this dude doing like a whole like. And this is how you do this, and you have to stimulate.
Oh,
upwards
dude,
and
is it? Was it that one dude wearing the purple shirt that had like the fucking hair held back?
You seen that one too?
Yeah, dude. He tells you to use fucking olive oil or some shit because it's good for your skin.
something like that. It was like she's got to stay hydrated, so you know he like gave her like,
You're
some
pretty
shit.
thirsty, and then she
And
just
then
gets
he
loaded
And then
on.
he goes like, it's like fucking. Like, it looks like him starting up a fucking lawnmower
It
or
was
some
that
shit.
fucking video, and then it was just like she was like ah. I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy.
That was wild.
And then
You're high-fiving your friends.
You gotta stay hydrated. Right after that, you fucking give her fucking bottle of water.
It was like a bottle of water. Like,
Hey, you wanna go
some
again?
shit.
You wanna go again? She's like, yeah. He fucking does it again.
What are the odds that you both have seen fucking the first squirt video for the first time? It's the same video.
No, that wasn't my first one.
It was.
I'm pretty
It was
versed,
that one,
dude.
and it was like another one where this lady was getting fucked, and then that's a great way to start out a fucking sentence. A lady was getting fucked, and then
We're getting
like,
fucked.
fucked, dude.
Yeah, you heard that?
And like the dude pulled out of her or whatever, and then she like sprayed all the way across the room onto the camera. And it like hit the camera, and everyone in the room was like, "Oh shit!"
It's like a jump scare, fucking.
Yeah. Like the camera crew was in the background and shit, and they were like, "Oh, holy fuck!" It was
Dude,
pretty
that's wild. But I'll
Seeing that as like fucking 12-year-olds huddled around a fucking computer. That's extreme, bro. That's life, man.
No, that's a memory, dude. That's what that is.
Dude, oh my god.
Is that shit?
I hit it so fucking much from my like mom and
Oh, yeah,
everyone
dude.
and shit.
I remember,
That
like,
was
I
just
even
go
printed
on
out,
the
like,
computer.
I used to print out just pictures, just of just, like, random, like,
Oh
porn
my fucking
stars.
God.
And
Go ahead.
I printed out pictures of, like, these, like, just, like, these nude girls. Like, it was just, like, fucking cool to me. It was just like, alright, ass and titties, right on. I had forgot them in the fucking living room, and my grandma, of all people, found one.
Oh.
And I was so embarrassed and upset that I was just like, it wasn't mine, it was Brandon's.
Oh.
I framed Brandon.
Oh.
And even Brandon knows about it, dude. We used to make fun of this all the time. If you ask Brandon about it, he's like, yeah, dude.
I never knew this story. That's so
I feel like he was just down to take the fall for me because he didn't care. Because half the neighborhood used to like terrorize my grandparents. It wasn't personal. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it's good times, man.
what the fuck? Oh yeah, I had an experience like that where, basically I was. Oh my god, I'm forgetting it now. I had like found some website where it was just like people uploading like porn drawings
Yeah.
and shit. It was like when I first discovered hentai as a kid. I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy.
Some
Hentai.
cringe show, and like
And
when I was in ninth
I did
grade.
the same shit. I printed it out.
And you printed out hentai?
Yeah.
He did the
I
same
was like
shit,
8
dude.
or some shit. And I printed it out, and then I hid it like on top of like some shit, and in my fucking living room. Like it wasn't even like. It wasn't even in like a good fucking place to hide it. It was just like on top of like a counter somewhere. And I think it was like in the living room, and my dad like walked past it or some shit and found it, and then he came, and then like they kept it or whatever, and then when I came out, they were like fucking roasting me, man.
Oh no!
They were
no!
me so bad.
Oh no! No discipline, mad. Just like so you like jerking off to cartoons. I can hear your mom's laugh now.
I was so fucking embarrassed, and like they weren't even like pissed at me. They were just laughing at me. They were just like, well, at least now we know that you're not gay. So, fuck, man, all right. And it was just like this lesbian comic of these two girls. Like,
yep. Every time you were on Newgrounds, you were jerking off.
Just the goofiest shit to fucking find. Like, imagine you have a kid and you just find like printed out like porn.
I'm gonna laugh.
Not even in an inconspicuous place, just right fucking there.
On the couch, dude.
No, you think that's bad?
What do you got, dude?
I didn't print out shit. I used to trace it and draw it.
Nice.
So I had like a collection of like 100 of them. I found all of them. She was like, "What is this?" And it was some explicit shit, dude. It was like some like terrible ass shit, like some
like a gaper, and you were just like, yeah,
like, tentacle shit, like furries, like everything you can fucking imagine was in there. It was like I was like fucking 12 too, so she was like. She was both impressed at the quality and fucking disappointed at the fucking content. So like, she wasn't sure what emotion to throw at me.
Some furry shit.
I don't know. I don't know what was harder for her to accept that.
Needless to say, I wasn't allowed to draw at all in my house for a while.
Catholic style. She just busts out the ruler, starts smacking your hands.
Every time she saw a printer, she's like, "Is that creativity I'm seeing?"
It's a flower, Mom.
It's a flower, Mom.
But you have a sickness you can't stop, so it's a pussy. It's just looks like a tool.
Beats the shit out of you. Whips out the fucking chonkless. Trying to run, she whips it at you.
Licks the corner, fucking throws it
around. Banks and still gets you.
Oh, man.
I love my mother.
Yeah, I love my mom too, but dude, I love my parents. I have a good relationship with them, I think.
Mine thinks I'm an asshole.
That's life, man.
That's life.
Sometimes.
That's life.
Well, we barely talked about Joker. We talked
good
about
movie. I love it. Perfect score. Rotten Tomatoes hates it for some reason. Everyone's a hater. Yep.
No, I thought it got good scores.
No, look up the Rotten Tomato scores.
Bullshit.
Look up the.
I don't get it. You know what? I don't understand. Especially,
I think it got like a 70 or something.
No.
We're going from Leto to that, so it said it definitely got something higher. Words.
And before we end the podcast, I want to know the score.
Yep.
What was the Rotten Tomato score for the Joker?
According to Cinema Blend,
my speech
as
function.
Of now, Joker sits at a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter
Nice.
based
It's
on
like a
330
D.
critical reviews.
It's not like I don't feel like it's a D. I feel like it's a C.
That's a C minus, bro.
No, it's like it's kind of shitty because I feel like people are just hating on it for some reason. But if you see like
It was getting shit on Twitter
the
before
Academy
people
scores
were-
and stuff like
Like,
the
before
shit, like it's
it came-
getting perfect scores.
Before it came out, people thought it was going to be like an incel movie where it's like, oh, this is right-wing and bullshit, and you shouldn't watch this because it's like, oh, it'll inspire people to go out and fucking...
Dude, I'm pretty sure some of the really insecure people got scared of this movie, you know?
I feel like it's one of those movies that's a warning sign against it, because the ending scene is like some shit that you would see on Live Leak. Like the video... Remember the video of the fucking mayor, like, shooting himself in the fucking head?
Yeah.
The, like, one politician dude, he's, like, reading from a book, and then, like, you know, he's like, well, I'm sorry, you know, I don't want to hurt anyone anymore, so... And then he, like, reaches into his fucking coat and pops himself in the fucking head. It's a spicy-ass video.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
And, the entire movie, like... When there's violent parts in it, it feels like that. It feels like some
It's
shit
just really
that you
abrupt,
stumble.
really fast. It it's a
just
different
happens.
type of violence.
Yeah.
It's almost
It happens
unsettling.
unceremoniously.
Yep, exactly.
And that's what makes it.
There is no second thought to it. Like there is no
there's no
common hesitation that a normal dude would have.
There's no
like
music cues or anything.
Exactly.
either.
No, and speaking about music cues, the score, every time it came in, when he was doing that dance thing, dude, it almost had like an artistic beauty to it. I couldn't put my finger onto it, but like it almost felt like him just kind of like
that artsy
breaking.
yeah,
shit.
I know
No,
you were
no.
turned on.
No, eat my ass. I mean, like it almost looked like that was just like a pivoting point in the movie for him. That's when he accepts it. And he's just, I feel like that's the point of the movie where he truly becomes the Joker after he kills those people in the subway.
Yeah.
Like, it's all hitting him at once. And he even has that weird fantasy thing. By the way, it's all fucking spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Now he said it.
Yeah, like, he goes in there.
Care. I'm gonna spoil it anyway.
It's like
He-
2 weeks old. Go see the movie.
He goes in there and he fucking starts kissing on this girl that he had, like, a small-ass conversation in the elevator.
Romance with.
And then he just made, like, this whole thing in his head. And that was a pretty fucking big fucking point in the movie, too. If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because that's, like, another point in the movie. Like, it gives it more substance because you see her throughout the movie. And at the end, you realize she wasn't even there. So you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit, this guy really is fucking over the edge.
Yeah, and he's just following her now at this point.
I feel like they should have had more cues to that though. At some point, like there.
Yeah,
were,
that was a
there
little.
were small cues to it.
Yeah.
that maybe watching it a second time you might pick up, but I don't know. I feel like they should have made it either more obvious or less obvious.
Yeah.
Because when it's more obvious, it's like, oh well, we expected this, but it's still like fucked up. Or when it's way less obvious, then it'll be like, oh, this is a legitimate fucking shock, and it was still a shock. Don't get me wrong. Just it's like in the It movie when the fucking Pennywise ate off the kid's arm.
Yeah.
I like the original where he just reaches in and you see his fucking mouth.
He
And then it just cuts.
Yeah. I've never seen the original It.
Really?
I've only seen the recent, like the new.
They don't show him bite off the kid's arm.
No, they just show
And
him.
I feel like that's a little bit more powerful. And then it cuts
Yeah.
to the fucking funeral. It just cuts to it.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
it
like,
leaves,
he's
it
fucking
leaves
dead
everything to
Yeah.
your imagination if you really think about it.
But that is just that old beautiful format of just like horror movies.
Like,
Like
even
seriously.
a lot of old movies, like, they hold up so good. Like, The Thing.
Yeah.
Stephen King, dude. Like.
Well, let's. I feel like we should cap this off about now. It's getting to about 50 or so minutes.
Oh yeah.
So, hey, this has been Spooki Boiz. Spooki Boiz. Whatever the fuck we're.
We're
Honestly,
probably gonna have like an exit song or something. I
We're
don't know.
winging this at this point. So, yeah. That's it.